All right. Hello, everyone. It is Hello Again Wednesday. This is episode number 74. Welcome. I'm so glad you joined me this week. And if you are watching last week's Easter Delights, it just went, the kids are kind of razzing me a little bit, saying it went viral. I mean, it went viral compared to my past videos. I think last week was one of the largest viewers that I've had since I've been doing this. And so I just want to say thank you very much for watching. Thank you for clicking the subscribe buttons in YouTube on my Brent Miller What's on His Mind channel. Thank you for following and getting the notifications to check out these Hello Again Wednesdays that I do every week. It is so good to have you joining me as my special guest. And I say that so that you will be the ones who chime in. You're going to be the ones that responds to the question that is always asked week after week. And sometimes there's a question with a connecting question. And so keep doing that week after week. Go back and look. There are some people that are chiming in with the responses. Go ahead and check on those. But keep clicking, keep sharing, keep passing these along so that not only you, but others can join in on the conversation. I am still tweaking that new opener that I have. And I in my head I'm like, this is tightening up. This kind of needs a whole lot more work, and so I'm still working on it, but I'm still using it. And guess what? That little copyright thing from those people that I was using their free royalty. I'm grateful that I was able to use it for so many episodes, but I no longer have a copyright thing. It is just me, 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 me. And so I'm going to keep tweaking on that stuff. So keep joining me as we gather Wednesday after Wednesday. So, are you ready for the question of the day? The question of the day is, what is or was, because I know some of you are on that healthy thing, and so it's going to be different, but what is or what was your favorite pasta dish? What is or was your favorite pasta dish? And so with that, I'm going to tell you what happened. Yesterday was my birthday. It was a very long day. I had some things I had to do and stuff, but it was a very long day for my birthday. And Christian came out, it must have been Monday or something. And hey, what are you having for your birthday dinner, Dad? And we're gonna do stuff on Sunday. Sunday, you're gonna head down to uh, Portillo's and enjoy a good old malt. For me, a chocolate malt and a chili dog down there at Portillo's and stuff. Everyone else gets their own little things and stuff. But that's what we're doing on Sunday. So for my birthday dinner, Boomer goes, well, hey, how about that one pot pasta? And it is a spicy dish. I mean, I'm not a huge pasta fan, but this week, or as in starting on Sunday we celebrated Easter, and we had an Easter lunch here at church. And with that, when we make some special dishes, or have some special luncheons and stuff like that, Michelle really likes to have her pasta salad, and it's bow tie pasta. And for me, the kicker is the green peppers that are thrown into it. So it's pasta salad, green peppers, onions, and not Thousand Island, and Italian dressing. And that's all it is. And you stir it up, and it's really good. And it's funny because we made only a small portion, because usually when we're having these things, there's a lot left over and it goes home. Michelle's so happy that it goes home. So we made a smaller portion, and I think almost everyone or a lot of people had it. And if there was any that came home, it was so small, which is probably bringing a tear to Michelle's eye right now as I speak, or later as she watches, because she loves that bow tie pasta salad. I like it too. I had it. But like I said, if I'm to rank something, spaghetti is at the bottom of the list. And the kids make fun of this because with that pasta dish, I pour a ton of Parmesan cheese just to kind of cover up the flavor. That's just me. Some of you guys might love spaghetti. That's fine. But with the dish that Boomer made last night for my dinner, it was, for me, the hot, spicy Italian sausage is what makes the dish of this one pot pasta salad. You have to ask Connie for the recipe, or maybe I'll put it in a link below or something like that on my YouTube channel. But it's one of those simplest things. You go, you buy some ingredients. I think the thing that you do is maybe slice those cherry tomatoes in half, and that's the most work you have to do, because you just buy your ingredients, break them the spaghetti noodles in half, throw every oh no, you got to ground up, you got to brown the Italian sausage. You got to cook that Italian sausage, hot Italian sausage. Then you throw it all into this pot, and it just takes a few minutes to bring to a boil or whatever, and it's done. I mean, it's a super quick, super easy pasta, and it's very spicy. In fact, Boomer kept asking, should I keep throwing in more red pepper flakes? And I'm like, you might want to wait just in case. What if your mom wants to eat this and she just can't handle that spice? And so, it always has a good kick to it, and I love it. It is one of the ones that I find very pleasing to the palate. But if I was to take some of the ingredients in it and just have it on its own with some other settings, I actually probably would not even eat the ingredients, well, except for that Italian sausage. But the rest of it, I probably wouldn't eat on its own. And you'll just have to ask what's in it, recipe wise or whatever. But it is good as a one pot pasta dish that is really good. You know what? Now, with this one pot pasta thought process where I told you grab all this stuff and you throw it into a pot and man, it comes out really good. It's kind of like, if you'll come with me for a moment this way, maybe it's a lot like community. You know what? That's right, community. Some things, if they were gone in the community, it really wouldn't be community. You got to throw those in, and that's the way that pasta dish is. If you really leave something out, man, it is missing it. And so you got to have these ingredients. They all got to go in for it to be just a divine thing. And so in community, if something's missing, you know what? It isn't quite community. I will say it this way, though. It is easier to say that and a little harder to digest. Please, I hope you got that pun, that pasta pun, that food pun about digesting food. It's kind of hard to digest some things. I'm just explaining my joke. So, in my head it's really funny, just explaining my joke. Sometimes I have to do that. But in community, it's easier to say, hey, everything should be there, and for us to, and say that that's how community works. But it is, you know what? It takes a lot to consider that being a great community. You know what? That one pot pasta thought process cannot just go for community. It can go with a lot of things. It can go with work, with your co-workers. It can go with family, being cohesive together. If there's a piece is missing, it just seems off. Or it can be ready like church. If something's missing, it can just be off. I will say this: the one who is the greatest cook, okay, would be God. God's the greatest cook. That's right. He throws everything into the pot. Everything is this. Everyone is part of this one pot church. And God loves that one pot church. He also loves the one pot planet, meaning there's everyone placed on this planet is because of God and for God. And so we might struggle with liking some of the ingredients. I'll use that term, or people. We might struggle with liking it, but in that one pot thought process, God loves them, and we should ask God to help us like them, or ask God to help us love them like He does. Man, one pot pasta. It is so easy. All the ingredients, throw them into the pot, simmer it, and enjoy. That's how I enjoyed my birthday yesterday. And so I go ahead. That's a challenge. Go ahead and see if you can. Well, let's just go to the question. What is your favorite pasta? Or in the past, what was your favorite pasta that you had? And as you tell me these stories, they could be anything, ready? Because some of you, if you really was to stretch that question and thought process, I love the cartoon Garfield. And so I'm a big cartoon fan. Got cartoons even right behind me. Garfield and his lasagna. And you know what? I really do like lasagna. And especially since Connie started putting that spicy hot sausage in the lasagna, man, swing. And so your story might be a part of that Garfield lasagna kind of story. Or your story could be in such a way stretched out as pot stickers. Or there's a play on the words, isn't it? Pot stickers. Burnt pot stickers or not burnt pot stickers? How do you like your pot stickers? Or, ready? And here's my last one. How about Lady and the Tramp and the spaghetti scene? And this brings me to this second portion of the question. Have you ever done the spaghetti kiss that was found in the movie Lady and the Tramp? Well, here it is. It is Wednesday, and it is a little bit after noon. Oh, it's almost 12:30, and I got a few things to do just before our 2 p.m. Bible study that we have downstairs in person and via Zoom. And if you would like to join that way, go ahead, and I'm going to start wheeling and dealing, and maybe I'll even shoot those to our church Facebook page and connect that up with our Bible study that we're having down there. Pastor Mark is leading us through the book of Acts, and I am really enjoying that as we gather 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., 1 hour for that Bible study, and you are invited to hang out with us. And if you can't hang out with us today, why don't you go ahead and check out a Bible-believing church near you? Ready? See what kind of one pot faithfulness, one pot never ending love that God has working or cooking up in that one pot church just for you. I am so glad you have joined me. Share these things, click on them, make sure you join in the conversation. After all, you are my special guest, and I will see you next week on Hello Again Wednesday. As we keep gathering together. Man, I can't say it. I can say it over and over. Thank you for being a part of it. And we're going to close out right now.